Hello, this is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I'm going to show you something from our mini catalog, and that is Design a Treat. This is the stamp set, and the dies will make dies that I have cut out here that you can see. And of course, the most important one is this big die, which is going to cut out the little treat box. And it is really cool because you've got so many different pieces that you can make different animals. And I love how you can make, here I've got this little box, and I've just used some pretty foil paper, and I have then gold embossed this for the little tag. And technically, I thought you were supposed to glue this onto the front, but if you do that, then you can't open and close the box again. So I find that if I just slip it in between those two pieces, it stays in there, but then that way you can open the box and voila, there you go. And I did some comparing as to what fits in this little box, and I'll just bring some, what I do is I kind of keep a stash of stuff that I don't eat, and I just use for trying to see what fits in everything. So here, for instance, is a salt taffy. That would fit really well in there. And then pretty much most candies would fit in there. But in terms of chocolates, whoops, the big one for me was, does a Lindt ball fit inside? Hey, Shelly. Yeah, I cover them up so that I'm not tempted by them, but no, they wouldn't taste very good after sitting there for a while, but at least then I have samples and I don't have to go running out to the store each time. But you see how nice that fits a Lindt? That is a nice, nice little box for the Lindt ball. So we have that, if I can get it out now, there we go. And then of course it would fit some Hershey Kisses. I'm not sure how many Hershey Kisses it would fit. 1, 2, probably 3, I would think. So it's nice because you don't have to have a big expense of, filling up lots, but it just gives you something special that you can give to somebody. And it could be for any kind of occasion, because by putting this little thing on here like a bow on a gift box, really cute for Advent. Yes, and that is what I have seen, is people have, instead of saying for you, they have put the different numbers. And of course it's fantastic because of course look at the numbers you get in here. So then you could do all your Advent boxes. So yes, that would be really cute. And I've seen somebody has made a little box before, and so if somebody was turning, say, 50, and then you can give them a little box with their lovely age on it. Or if it's a young child, of course, then it's only 1. But I am going to show you some other things that we can do with it, because if you look in the catalog, oh, here, by the way, can you see how they've numbered these boxes? And some, they've even put a little ribbon on. Hi, Marcia. There she is. They've even put some numbers or in ribbons. So there's lots of ways to be able to make those different boxes. And of course, I've made these cute little bunnies and the cute reindeer. And I've made bats. And I even made a dog and a pig. Not that you'd want to give everybody a pig. That might be not such a good idea. Hey, so there's some ideas in there, but I made something very different with it. Is I decided to make it into a card, because as you can see here, there is some stamps. And so you could use these 3 as a stamp for making a card. So I did that with this Christmas card, and this is what I've done here is I've alternated. So I've done one in red, and then I've twisted it and done green, and then I've got this beautiful little checker pattern. And then here I've used that same piece that you can see here, and I have just made it into a present. And of course I've put, Yeah, you can see the Wink Castella on there. It's all nice and shiny. And I've just embossed the back and put a ribbon in between the two. When I'm, you like that? When I'm using, or breaking it up between stamping or embossing, I always like to put a ribbon in the middle, and it kind of just really, yeah, helps to make it look a little bit better. But that is another cute idea. And then, of course, we are going to make something different. So I did this one, and we're going to make one like this one. I thought it was DSP. Yes, you thought it was DSP. Yes, pretty amazing, isn't it? And then you think how you can make it any color you want versus DSP. You have to have the specific color. And so same with this here. I have used this stamp here, and I've created this little pattern here. So we're going to make one kind of similar to that. And so I have my pieces over here. And to get started, I've lost my paper. No, here it is. Right here. I have a piece that is what I did actually, I'll show you. I have a piece here that is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I've just cut it in half, so it's just 2 inches. And the reason I did that, excuse me, is because then when I do my stamping, where's my stamp here? I've put the stamp onto a block, and it will be bigger, as you can see here, bigger than the paper. And that way you don't have to try to line it up on that side. You're only going to be lining it up going this way. So I'm going to show you how I did that, and I'm going to use Orchid Oasis. So you kind of want contrasting colors when you do this, because I did try to have like Costa Cabana and Bermuda Bay, but it was too much alike. You need something a little bit more of a contrast. So I am going to use the Orchid Oasis and Polished Pink. And so what we're going to do, and you're going to need, I thought I had it here, your cleaning pad. I did try it actually with this one, where I did all one color and came back, but it's a little more tricky to measure. So I find the easiest is to just put it into your color number 1, and I'm gonna have to stand up because mine won't be as straight as maybe it would looking at it normally, but you'll get the idea. Now I'm gonna clean it off. Oops, I got my chamois here. Clean it off, and I'm gonna go right into Orchid Oasis. And you can see the edge of this stamp. That's the beauty of photopolymer. And I'm using that edge right on the camera's right in the way, right there as my edge. And then when I lift, you can see that there's a nice little separation between the two. And that's the width I think I'm going to go through. Boy, it's very different having the camera in my face. When you try this at home, you'll find it's a lot easier. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Orchid Oasis and down. So back. So you can see by doing light and dark. Oops, see, I was a little off. You'll have to forgive me. Like I say, a lot easier when I didn't have the camera. Okay, back to pink. Okay, back to Orchid Oasis. I really did like the combination. Here I used Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky, and I really did like that combo. That really looks smart. And of course, they're my favorite colors too. See, I was too far over. That's okay. Yep. Why am I getting into pink again? Distracted. Okay, down, clean, back to pink. Oh, too far. Okay, I probably should have done it ahead of time and just showed you how I did it. But anyway, You will get the idea. And like I say, if you can see the edge of that stamp, that really does make it pretty easy to just line it up and stamp it. We're almost there. Where's the edge? One more. But you can see how tricky this would be if you're trying to line up the top or the bottom as well. Almost impossible. So by not having to worry about that and just focusing on the distance between the two colors, it's definitely feasible to do that, especially when you don't have a camera. There we go. So it's not as perfect as the one when I could see, but still, oh, I've got it on a slant. Okay, so there we go. There's a bit of a slant to it. So that's another thing you could do. You could make sure it's really slanted, but I think we're going to go with it. Let's see what happens. So now what we're going to do is, got it hiding here. I thought since I'm going to make a birthday card, I was going to try using our two Let's Celebrate, the birthday, and I have a hello. And I'm going to try the birthday. So I have already embossed it, and this is what it looks like. So that's kind of cool. We always need birthday cards. So that is a good way to do it. So I'm going to move my paper here for a minute. Now I'm going to need you to think of which color you like better to use as our base. Should we use the Orchid Oasis or should we use the polished pink? So basically we're going to have like this, or we're going to have it like this. Oops, you can't see. Let's put it up here so you can see. So what color combination do you like better? You like that one or on the, come here, Orchid Oasis? So let me know. And you know what I'm going to do? This is bugging me. It's too crooked. So I'm going to trim it a little bit. How are we doing? Anybody got an idea? What color would you like, ladies? Let's see, I think I'm going to do it this way. Get this straight. Oops, that's not straight. You think the pink? I think so too. I think it actually pops better on the pink. Is that what you were thinking, Marcia? So I have trimmed a little bit of this, but how I'm going to do that is I was just going to put that directly on the card, but I think I'm going to go like this. And then that way, at least my lines can be straight. Ha! There's ways around things. We can fix things. See? That looks better being straight. Oh, now you like the orchid. Oh, no. Okay, do we have anybody else on to let us know what we should do here? Orchid Oasis or polished pink? Who's going to win the vote? Okay. Carol King. Okay. Carol, help us decide. Should we put this on the pink, polished pink, or should we put this on the Orchid Oasis? Orchid. Okay, that's 2 for Orchid. Uh-oh. Sorry, Marcia, I was thinking with you, but we'll let the crafters decide. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to use my silicone mat to do my gluing. So I'm going to put glue on both of these here. Now, I could use, of course, the Stampin' Seal, but when I use embossing folders, I especially like to use glue because it tends to go in all those little crevices and just really sticks really well. So what we're going to do is put this on here. Up, lift it up. Make sure you guys can see here. Now, like I said, this one I did a little boo-boo, so it's not going to fit exactly. I'm going to have a little bit of a border, whereas this one won't have a border. But that's, you know what, because I'm putting it on white, I don't think anybody will notice. I think that will be fine. I just move that up. That's the nice thing. You got a little bit of a wiggle room. Okay. And I guess the other option is we could put that on, well, when you do it, you could do it at home, but you could double layer it too if you wanted. Oh, actually that looks really nice, doesn't it? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I've changed my mind again. I'm going to make this piece a little smaller because I like the double colors. So, I don't want to cut too much off that side because I already cut or embossed with some of the H off for happy. I don't want any more of that off there. Okay, and then it does look really nice with both. Yes, I agree. So I'll use this as my card. So let's, I need my other cutter. Okay, so this one we are gonna go with this here, double. Yeah, everybody's voting double. Yeah, it's amazing, hey? You know, when you add just another layer, it really does make things pop. So let's see, if we put this, I think I cut it the wrong, no, I think it's good. Let's see. A little more pink. You think maybe cut a little bit off of each side. I don't want too much pink. Okay. No, I guess I could have cut more. All right, so let's have a look. I think I'm gonna just put that on there now. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so bring in my silicone mat. It's disappeared. Here we go. Now we're gonna put some multi-purpose glue on here. Okay, and then lift it, and we're going to put that onto the polished pink, just like that. Have you guys seen these embossing folders before? Kathy, hello Kathy, you joined us. Oh, and I'm seeing a little bit, all these things that bug me. I don't like things to be crooked. Just one little piece there. There we go. You made it. Yay! All right, so now we're going to put some glue on the, or adhesive on the back of this polished pink layer. And then we're going to put that on top of our Orchid Oasis. Oh, and make sure we got the card. Have you done that before? I sure have. Put it on backwards. Oh boy. Always good to double check. Okay, so there we go. So now, oh, those colors look nice, don't they? All right, so now we are going to take a piece of paper, and I am going to use, I'm using several stamp sets. Yep, you love embossing folders? Yes, me too. And this one is the Biggest Wish. So, oops, not hello. We want birthday and, no, I don't want birthday. I think I'm going to do what I did here. I kind of like that. I'm going to use the happy, and I'm going to do, where's birthday? And here's the birthday. But I'm not going to put a number on it. But, colors, oops. I'm going to show you how I did. Well, we could, unless we, let me think. Do I know somebody who's turning a certain age? This is how, where's the die cut? I've lost the stamp. Come here. Madeline is forever losing stuff on her desk. Here we go. So these are the stamps, and of course these are the dies. And what is phenomenal in this set is this beautiful one-piece strip, and it's got all the numbers from 0 to 9. And so you can do any number. And what I did before I came live is I cut some of the polished pink and some of the Orchid Oasis. So we're going to do that, but first let's stamp a sentiment. Let's see. How big of a piece did I put there? I didn't cut my paper ahead. I was out of town for most of the day. Okay, I think we're going to say 2.5. And nice measuring. Let's go about 3.5. That sounds good. Okay. And then with that, I'm going to do just a little bit bigger. What did we say? This was 3.5. I'm going to do just a smidge bigger. And that's going to be a border for, whew, I got pink scraps all over. And what did we say for this one? This one was, I thought it was 3.5. Okay, something's wrong. This way. Oh, just over 3. That's what it was. Okay. So we're going to put it right there. Okay. So now we have a matted piece. And what are we going to use? So I use the darker color, which I'm kind of thinking Orchid Oasis. So let's get a block for Happy. And you know, when you do your photopolymer, you should put your stamp down and take your block to your stamp. And then we're going to ink that up. And I'm just going to bring my paper here just to make sure. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Still doesn't look like it on that one corner. Okay. Hopefully I can get it straight. Happy. Nice. Good save. All right. All right, so we got Happy. Let's put that over there. And Birthday. It's not going to fit on that. We need another one. So we'll put Birthday. I'm going to stand up again. Make sure we get it straight. Okay, so now we got the Happy and the Birthday. So let's see. You know, I think I'm going to do what color? What number should I do? You love that? So if I did 7, I'm just going to show you. I don't know if I'll put it on because I want it very specific for who I am going to give it to. But I'm just going to show you how you do this. You like the combination? Yes, isn't that nice? Yeah, that's a really good, pink, what am I doing? I really like that stamp set because you can make some nice big titles for the front of your card. And you can use the variety. So you see how nice that pops when you pop. And you could do it the other way around too, of course, right? So you can take, say it's going to be your 4, and here's your 4. So then you can layer it differently. And that's all you need to do is just cut one of these strips in one color and one of the other, and then you are able to make them multicolors. So this is a really cool piece. But here we go. We got Happy Birthday. And so now we are going, and I've lost my silicone mat again. Forever losing. There we go. Glue. And we're going to put this on here. And then we cut out a piece of polished pink. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Vicky. You made it. So we're going to put this on here like this. Okay. And then that way I can add it later if I want. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this. So we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Like that. Yeah. Whoopsie. Really simple. And then that way, especially if it's a birthday card, you know, you could do it exactly the color that the person likes. Even if you don't have DSP that color, you can make your own DSP here with this. So that's always fun to do. So we're just going to take the backs off of these. And when I decide who I'm giving it to, then I will put the number on there. But I'm not going to cover up that happy birthday. I want to make sure that happy birthday is there. So I'm going to put that on there like that. And then, what are we going to put? Oh, what's my phone saying? We're going to put some elements, embellishments on. So what should we do? I see that we have some of these. We could put that. I think that's like the polished pink. I'm going to give you a few choices here. Then we have solid faceted gems. That's quite a bright pink, and I'm not sure if that will go. And then, of course, we could go exactly with the Orchid Oasis. And it's kind of nice because they also have an ombre, so from dark to light. And then these are all the different colors. So you've got the in color from this year, but we could use the Orchid Oasis for that one. Or, of course, we could use rhinestones. So, time for you to tell me, which one do you think? Which one? Orchid Oasis? Who's saying that, Leanne? Okay, one for Orchid Oasis. I think those would look quite pretty too. I think that's a little bit too dark. 2 for Orchid Oasis. Okay, we got it. So now I'm going to take my Picket tool, and it's got some little putty, and that means then I can pick it up and lift it off of the plastic and put it where I like. And remembering that I'm probably going to put a number on this when I give it to somebody. So I think I am going to just put them on the white part. Let's see, I'm going to put one maybe over here, and maybe a little bit lighter one, maybe over here. Yep, Orchid Oasis. Isn't that neat? There we go. Now, for inside, what I was thinking is last week at my Facebook Live, I did this card, which was using the Celebrate with tags, which I love, this balloon and this happy birthday. And of course, this is the one that comes with 2 sets of tags. So we got this set of tags, but look at the birthday candles and the balloon with that one. And then it's got other tags as well. So what I was thinking is maybe we could use that balloon for inside, kind of like what I did there. So we're going to bring, again, an inside paper. Really nice birthday cards. Yeah, and we all need birthday cards, don't we? For sure. So let's get a balloon here. I'm thinking it might be kind of fun to do one in Orchid Oasis and one in the polished pink. So I'm going to try opening up both of these, find another block, and put our balloon on there. And see it here. Hi, Wendy. Okay, I think my balloon needs more inking than the stem. So let's see. I think this one I'm going to put up. Yep. And then clean it off because we're going to use a lighter color. So now we're going to take our polished pink. And this is where I should use my paper because I will probably stamp off of it a little bit. There we go. All right. So there we have the inside. And of course you could stamp something to say happy birthday, but I've said happy birthday on the front. And so then it leaves me the, isn't that a nice balloon stamp? I agree. And it's just so great for, and it's a nice size, you know, even for the envelope. Sometimes you don't know what to put on, but I mean, birthday balloon, boy, oh boy, that's just so practical. So now we're going to put this inside here like that. And voila. So there we have a card. And you know, I'm just thinking something. Boy, oh boy. She's thinking again. Oh no. You liked, yes. And you know what? I'm getting much better. When I was doing my classes and I forget to do inside, and then it would never get done. And I'm really been disciplining myself. Make sure that you always do the inside. And I also usually do the envelope right away too. And then that way the card is ready to go in the mail. I am looking at this big happy, and you know what? I am kind of thinking I want to dazzle that up a bit. And because this stamp is so wide with the font, I'm thinking, why don't I just do this? I don't have to do it to the birthday. I just feel I want a little bit more dazzle. And that's the nice thing about this stamp set, is that it is a nice big print. And what is big in it? I think there's hello. What else is in there? Thanks, friend. Yes. And even birthday. So you could do the small happy and then the big birthday. So there's a few different variations that you can do with this one, which is really cool. So this is another thing you can do if you just want to have a little bit more sparkle. And like I say, it would be harder. You can do it on smaller, but this is just so easy to do on this big font. And of course, remember, if you're just catching us now, that this bundle that we were using here tonight, the Design a Treat, and now I've lost my, boy, I'm losing everything tonight, ladies. Here it is, right in front of my nose. These dies, because this is the beautiful die that cuts out these beautiful numbers. And of course, you can use the numbers just like this by itself, or you can use them like this, or you could do what I was showing you here, where you can alternate different colors. So just cut one of one color and one of the other color, and then that way you are able to put them inside, and you can coordinate them that way. So here we go. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we had these two here for the happy birthday, and then where's my Christmas card? Hiding under the pile. So this is also the other one we did. So this is all using this pattern here. And I should have tried one with this. If I had more time this afternoon, I would have tried to do something with that. And that would be fun as well. So there we go. We got the birthday, or the Christmas, and then this was that other birthday card that I made from last week. But here we go. These are the ones that we did tonight with Design a Treat Sparkle. Yes, we always love our sparkle, don't we? So there we go, ladies. Hopefully that gives you some more ideas, because you can use your stamps to make your own designer paper, or this particular one, again, just gives you so many other ideas that you can think outside the box and do it a little bit different. So hopefully that gives you a few more ideas. Yes, we all love sparkle, don't we, Carol? So there we go, ladies, and anybody catching later on YouTube, yes, please subscribe to my channel, and that way you can be notified of any other videos. And if you have any questions, go to madelinescraftroom.net and sign up for my newsletter, and just check out all the other card ideas that I have on my blog. Thanks very much, everybody. Nice seeing you, ladies. Good night.